What up, guys? We are back. It's been a while since I've recorded. Had a lot going on, like always. Still suck at this, but as you can see, the S10 is in the garage. It is taken apart. It is getting taped up. We're gonna prime. I played with some blue paint on the frame just to see what it looked like over the black. A little darker than I like. It's a pretty color, but kind of got like a purple tint to it. It looks blue in the camera, but got a purple. That's not what we're going with, but got everything off the frame of the S10. All the brake lines, everything is off. We got the front end is apart. Everything's off of it. It is completely stripped. We are going to start putting this thing together ASAP. This is what we've decided. The Malibu's on the back burner. It's broke. We're going to fix it. We're not going to fix the S10. We're going to build the S10. That's what we are doing. It is completely stripped. We're going to keep the factory door panels and dash. They're red. Kind of faded. I'm going to deal with that when the time comes. They do make brand new door panels. You know, dash is in good shape. I am going to put a race pack in the factory dash and the bezel right there. We're going to make that work. So we have a Motion Racework steering column we're going to put in it with an RBZ steering wheel. That's going to be coming. But we are going to, and I know this is going to be cut up and grinded to get the cage in. But we're going to go ahead and prime it and get some sort of paint in there just to get going. We're going to put a carpet in it when we get done. So just trying to make it look as good as possible. It is not a show truck. I understand that. We are going to race the hell out of this thing. But we are going to paint the frame the color of the truck. Something I've always wanted to do. It's kind of cool. It's not needed for this at all, but where I race, there's not a ton of really nice race cars around. And damn, listen to that. Shut so nice. I will have one of the nicest trucks. There's a million S10s out there. I get that. There's a lot of really nice S10s. This one will be one of them. I promise you that. So that's what we're working with. 417 Motorsports, you know, tube the front end. Cut this off about right there. So all that's out. We're not going to worry about that. I know we got to cut these mounts and get the TRZ stuff for the coilovers. Going to look at ordering those later tonight, actually. So my plan is to get the frame ready, spend the money on prepping it, painting it, all that stuff before I start buying anything. We're going to order the rear end, going to get that here, the housing and axles. Center section, I'm going to not worried about that anytime soon, really. That's $1,500 I could put towards other stuff. So going to get the housing in, going to get the cow track set up with the springs, the rear shocks. So the rear end, the suspension in the rear is going to be pretty much done, bolted in. And when this stuff gets here, I want to be able to bolt it in one time and be done with it. Not mocking up, not test fitting, not putting it in to take it back out. The frame will be ready to go. We're going to have all new hardware to bolt everything in with when it gets here. This has been the plan all along. Get the truck ready so when we start buying parts, we are ready to install and keep the progress going. So that's what we're working on. That's what we're doing. I went today and got the paint. It is, I don't know, I might wait on that. I might wait on that. We're going to get some primer on this frame, the back of the cab. So yeah, that's what we're about to do now. So I just want to make a quick video. Start the video with this. Like I said, really got to get better, but I want to really film this whole build, make it a little build series. A lot of people seem to like that. I like watching it. I get caught up in guys on YouTube. They start building something. I kind of like seeing from the beginning to the end, the process, because I know what it takes to get there. So seeing the struggles and the trials and the tribulations that other people go through during their builds, I'm right there with you, and I'm not afraid to show mine. You know, not everything goes perfect, not everything fits right. It's a process. I love everything about it, the good and the bad. So I'm going to quit talking, going to get the primer ready to go, and I'll see y'all in a little bit. All right, guys, we're back again. I forgot to record, of course, because I suck at that. But we got it primed. As you can see, I've been playing with the color a little bit. It's not anything. I've got some runs. I'm just trying to play with the gun and the color, kind of adjusting the pressure and technique and all that good stuff. Just playing on the firewall to kind of get some practice. I'll sand all that down. That looks horrible, but we're going to sand that back down. Shifter mount. It's not done yet, obviously, just got some color on it. Just trying to get some sprayed to see what it's going to look like. But the frame, top, bottom, inside is all primered. It is ready to be painted when I figure out what I'm doing, basically. Just spray it a little bit, just kind of get an idea what the frame's going to look like. So we are going to paint the frame. We're going to clear coat it. We're going to keep it easy to keep clean. I know it's a drag truck. It's not going to get done very often, but we will do what we do, and we'll keep it clean. Especially when you go to work on things. Just being able to kind of spray some brake cleaner or degreaser and clean everything off, spray it off. It's kind of what we're going for. Shit breaks. It is a race car. Going to be a race car, so do expect to work on it once we get it together. And I just want to keep it easy to work on and not have to make a mess all over myself every time I go to work on it. So that's the plan. Yeah, here's the color. It's candy apple red, kind of, not quite, but it's got an orange tint to it. I think once we get it all on there, get it clear coated, I'm a blue kind of guy, I'm not a red, but with the red interior, like I said, sticking with that, we're going to keep all that, the door panels, the dash. So I want to go with some sort of red, and I don't know, we'll see. It'll look good when we get done. If not, it is what it is. It's still going to turn on wind lights. Well, here's an update, guys. We got some color. It is Thursday afternoon. I've been working on this thing a little bit. Told you we wanted to get the frame painted. I can't talk. I got some color on it. Still need to finish up the back of the cab. Mainly wanted to get the frame done. Working on it. We got the interior kind of taped up. We got the seat mount, shifter mount. We're being bougie with it. We're going to color match everything. Saving labor on paint, on having a painter paint. So we'll spend the money on materials, I guess. We'll use all the paint. Firewall's painted. Nothing's been clear coated yet. It's not completely done. Like I said, part of the frame's getting cut off. So that's not going to matter. Part of this gets cut off for the coilovers. I'm going to have those coming from TRZ shortly. Again, still haven't ordered anything. Just trying to get as much done before ordering parts. So once they get here, they're bolt on. They're ready to go. I mean, want to finish the firewall so we can get the steering column from Motion Raceworks. Mount that when that comes in. Get that bolted in, fitted. TRZ with the master cylinder, the plate and the master cylinder. We're going to order that when we order the coilover mounts. So yeah, we've been working. been out here every day, every night when we get done from work. Just a little bit at a time. Progress is progress, they say. Like I said, not in a huge rush to get it done, but at the same time, it's time to get it done. So we're going to work on this thing hot and heavy, get parts when we can. We're not going cheap. Everything's expensive. So we got to work to make the money. We're going to order things as we can. I'm not sure which direction. Like I said, I have a whole bunch of parts over here. I have the TRZ rack and pinion, the upper and lower control arms, the spindles. We got a fan, we got transmission lines, we got fuel line, we got a cutoff switch, heads and intake for the 406. So I don't know. I have more stuff for the front end that's complete. So I'm thinking about going that way, getting the front half of the truck done. Go ahead and get the 417 Motorsports, get that cross member K-frame ordered, get that installed so we can put the front end on. We'll need front coilovers and brakes after we get the steering column and the master cylinder, the line lock mounted on the firewall. So the front end would be pretty much done with everything we'd have, as far as I know. Radiator support, I would need to get that. That's not a big deal. Going with the Rhodes aluminum radiator support. So, and then the front half of the truck would be done. So then, do you move to the inside of the cab? Do you get the seat, the steering wheel, the shifter? Get all that mocked up, because that's going to have to come out when the cage gets put in, because the cage is getting put in last, obviously, because once you put the bed on, put the cage in, the bed's not coming off. So then we move to the back. We got the rear end, the anti-roll bar, the cow track setup, the shocks, brakes, brake lines. It's expensive back here. This might be empty for a little while, and we're going to focus on cab forward and getting this done as much as possible. I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to do. Still got to tape up, and I kind of got ahead of myself. I got to primer that. I got to tape all this off and primer that, and then go over all the red again one more time, one more coat, and then clear coat it. Yeah, we're going to clear coat the frame and the firewall. Might as well do it right if we're going to do it. So that's that. And then order parts. We're going to do body work. We're going to sand, primer, and do all the body work stuff that needs to be done ourselves. So saving a lot of money by not paying anybody to do it. It's going to be a learning process. We're going to go through a bunch of supplies. We're going to mess up. We're going to have to redo things. But it's going to be nice. It's going to be ours. It's going to be paid for when we're done. There will be no owing anything. There's not going to be any credit cards. This is no loans, nothing. This is paid for and built in the garage. And we're going to go turn on wind lights. So I'll be back with more pros. We're going to paint, probably just go black with the floor. I mean, we're going to do carpet in it. But we'll prime all this, clean all that up, and just go black with it, and then put carpet in it when the time comes. But that's down the road. So yeah, that's what we've been doing. I think this is going to finish this video. This is just a little update video. Short video. I'm going to start filming, doing some work as it comes. Painting, everybody's seen paint, but maybe when I primer the other side of the front and then go over the paint one more time, clear coat it, might film myself, make that part of the video, the next video. As far as racing goes, we are racing this weekend as of now. Going tomorrow night to Mooresville with Sonia's car. I'm going to run it. I'm going to make some passes. We're going to change oil tomorrow, go over everything. I'll spend tomorrow doing that, and then we'll go to the track tomorrow night. And then Saturday is a points race in Mooresville. That's where we'll be. I'll be in the Mustang, trying to turn on some wind lights in that thing. Try to get that thing figured out, get comfortable in it, and see what happens. And then Sunday, I'm guessing, well, Sunday's Mother's Day, so I don't know how much time I'll have on this, but Monday we'll definitely be back on this thing. Might order some parts, might sit down tonight and figure out which direction. Might just make an order to TRZ tonight to get coilover mount deal, get those ordered, get the master cylinder, get that ordered from TRZ because they got the cool billet block off plate. Get that coming, and maybe, probably order the steering column from Motion and get that coming, because that bolts right into the firewall. I know it's going to hang out, but we have everything else. Like I said, we got the rack and pinion, we got the shaft. I mean, it's trash everywhere. This is carpet from Sonia's car, but we have a lot. These are AFCO double adjustable shocks that are going on the front of the Malibu. There's an aerospace rear disc brakes. I could put them on this and save a little bit of money, but I want to go with the Strange Evo setup. So I really don't know. I don't want to just put this together. I want to do it the way I want to do it. I've said from the beginning, the Strange Evo, really nice kit. The Hot Boy brakes, as they're called, I guess. Want to put those on all four corners. That's what, $3 grand in brakes probably. It's absolutely ridiculous. But we are racing, so we need to stop. We need to be able to slow down. But anyway, so we got the aerospace and the rear. No, those are front double adjustables. So I need front coilovers and the brakes for the front of this. And I'll have everything once I get the steering column in. So I think that's what we're going to do. That's the game plan. So all the progress you're going to see from now on, we're going to finish painting the frame, clear coat it, and then we will start building the front end, work our way front to back on this thing. I think that's pretty much how we're going to do it. It makes sense to me. I've been struggling trying to figure it out because it needs so much. I need so many parts. Where do I begin? What do I order? It doesn't matter. I need everything. But if I'm all over the place and I got some parts for the rear end, some parts for the front end, and nothing complete, that doesn't do me any good. I'm not making any progress. So let's start with the front end, work our way back, and yeah, that's what we're going to do. I mean, obviously wheels and tires. Wheels are not going to be cheap. That is what it is. That's just part of it. I could run the wheels and tires off the Malibu if the time came. Really don't want to do that. I want this to be a brand new truck, front to back, when we bring it out. So we'll see. We'll see what it looks like, what the time frame looks like when we get close. Motor and trans, aftermarket, power glide, trans brake deal. I mean, that's not going to be cheap. Probably, as far as I know, I plan on putting the 400 together, put a 406 in it. I just got a stock block, which I know a lot of people don't like. The small AFR heads, the air gap intake, no, Victor Jr. intake. That setup with the wrong converter went 650s in my Malibu. 648 was the fastest pass I'd ever made, but it was 650s, 660s. I think in this truck, being lighter with a better converter, should go 620s, I would imagine, 16s. So I would really like to go 590s with this thing, but we'll see. Always on the lookout. You never know if an LS pops up. I might still put a 6.0 in this thing. I really don't know. With that 417 Motorsports K-member, options are endless. I mean, there's tons of room. There's going to be plenty of room in here for whatever I want to do. So we're going to have a mid-plate and all that good stuff. So not too concerned about a power plant yet. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But it's building the rest of the truck first. I got a drive shaft loop back there, brand new. I got the battery mount, got the fuel cell. Gonna need a fuel pump, fuel regulator. What else am I gonna need? Just dumb, stupid stuff. I mean, seat belts, when those, I'm gonna need new seat belts that are dated. Motion racework shifter with the electric solenoid. And that's what I want to go with. So I have quite the long shopping list of things. So it's gonna be nice. I'm looking forward to it, and I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for the next one.